Hi everyone, we are the team number 4 and welcome to our panel discussion about language and social media. Today we'll be analyzing the content of LeJuan James, a popular influencer known for representing Latino culture through humor, language, and everyday situations. We chose LeJuan because his videos go beyond just being funny. They show how language, identity, and culture are deeply connected. Through Spanglish, sound effects, and family characters, he creates content that many Latinos can relate to, especially those who live between two cultures. Each of us will focus on a different aspect of his content, the way he uses multimodal elements like visual and audio, the specific language choices he makes, and the identities he represents, and the theories that help us understand why videos, why his videos matter from a discourse analyst perspective.
Cuéntame, ¿y cómo te fue la escuela hoy?
Good.
Is everything okay?
Mami, no empiece con tus 100,000 preguntas, que no tengo paciencia para ser interrogada.
Yo no te puedo hacer una pregunta sin que tú a mí me salgas con una actitud.
I honestly feel like I can't breathe in this house. You're constantly asking me questions like I know what you're doing. You're trying to investigate my life para criticarme because that's what you do.
Tú tienes un problema muy serio que tú piensas que yo soy tu enemiga.
Lo que pasa es, mami, que tú te crees que yo soy una nena chiquita. Tú no respetas mi privacidad y por eso tú y yo chocamos.
¿De dónde que tú sacaste esa actitud tan insoportable?
Can you just stop? Oh.
Mi amor, llegué. ¿Cómo te fue el día hoy?
Bien.
Is everything okay?
No empiece con tu pregunta estúpida. Is everything okay?
Ven acá, pero ¿por qué tú me estás dando a mi actitud?
Yo no te estoy dando ninguna actitud. Yo lo que estoy cansada de que en esta casa yo no puedo tener conversación con nadie sin que a mí me ataquen. Si no eres tú, es tu hija.
Mujer, ¿pero qué fue lo que yo te hice?
Déjame quieta. ¡Ah!
Hi, my name is Georgina, and I'm going to talk about the creative brilliance of LeJuan James, particularly in how he uses visual and sound elements in his videos. In the video I'm going to analyze is LeJuan demonstrates how his stories can go far beyond the words through the costumes he uses, the music, the way he edits his videos, and the voice effects he makes. He constructs a humorous and culturally rich narrative that connects with his audience, most especially the Latino community. Let's start with the costumes. Li Juan's use of wardrobe is one of his strongest tools in representing all of these characters. By slipping into outfits that represent the archetypal family members, like the strict Latina mom with rollers in her hair or the old school dad in a tank top, he immediately sees the scenes once he fits into these outfits. These visuals communicate identity before he says a single word. The costumes generate recognition in the audience. They don't just see only a character, they see their mom, they see their uncle or their aunt or someone from their own family. It's not just a dress, it's not just an outfit, it's a cultural reflection. The next one is the music. Li Juan carefully selects background music that connects into the cultural memory of his viewers, whether it's a salsa song, a reggaeton song, or even a classic Spanish ballad. These songs provoke emotion and nostalgia with the viewers. The music builds atmosphere and often reinforces the comedic timing of his scenes. It's a subtle but powerful way of saying, you know this world, you have lived it. Even someone unfamiliar with Spanish will still feel the rhythm and emotion the music connects, making the content more universally impactful not only with Latino people. When it comes to editing these videos, LeJuan uses fast cuts, jump, edits, and sound singers to keep energy levels high and deliver punchlines effectively. The pacing reflects the fast, chaotic, and often exaggerated nature of family life. The editing also helps him switch completely between characters, often playing by himself, which adds the humor and emphasizes his skills in his stories. The fast editing mimics the back and forth dynamic in many Latino households where multiple voices, opinions, and emotions are flying around all at once. The last thing is the voice effects. There are the voice effects that LeJuan frequently alters his voice, making them higher pitch, gruffer, or with a heavy accent to act different characters. These vocal shifts are key to his storytelling, especially when he's playing multiple roles in the same scene. Voice changes help distinguish characters clearly while also exaggerating traits for comedic effect. This is not just funny, it's strategic to have more views. These voices embody cultural identities and generational differences.
Bye, girl. Oh my God, thank you so much for coming. I know. Love you. ¿Quién va a ser tu San Valentín este año? Camilla just asked me, and I said yes. Oh, okay. Why do you ask? ¿A ti te gustan las mujeres? Mami. Y esa pregunta te estoy preguntando porque estoy observando lo que veo.
Do you realize how ignorant you sound right now, Mom?
Yo no te lo estoy diciendo por malo. Si a ti te gusta, no hay problema.
Mom, she's my best friend.
Bueno, me pongo a pensar y me fijo cómo tú te cambias, siempre con un hoodie, con el pelo en un moño, sin cero de maquillaje, no sé, media machuita.
Wow, your ignorance is incredible.
Bueno, mi amor, tú siempre estás cambiada como un guiñapo.
Déjame entenderte. Porque no me cambio como a ti te gusta. Porque comparto mucho con mi
Y
amiga.
encima de eso, llevo años esperando que tú me traigas un novio aquí para yo conocerlo en San Valentín. Y sin embargo, nada.
Do me a favor, Mom. Please, just stop making assumptions. Please, déjame vivir en paz.
Pero no es para que te molestes, solamente fue una pregunta. Ay, Dios mío.
Hi, in my part of the panel, I'll be talking about LeJuan James' use of language and how his style connects with his audience. One of the most unique things about his videos is how he mixes Spanish and English, calls Spanglish, and he switches languages in a way that feels totally natural, like in the video where he says ponte el suéter, I don't care if you are hot. And that's something and many of us have heard from our moms, and the switch between English and Spanish make it even funnier and more real. And also, he uses classic expressions we all recognize. In the second video, his character says, Yo no soy una de tus amiguitas, okay? And that line is so familiar to many of us, and it is because we all been taught at the same point. And Lee Juan's and adds humor through his tone and emotion, and also he um, exaggerate just enough to make it funny, but still relatable. In his speak and intonation and facial expressions are part of what make his character feel alive, and you're not just hearing words or you're feeling a story behind them. And also the way he emits accents and speech readings adds authenticity. His Latina mom's character talk just like a real one. So, in summary, LeJuan James' language isn't just a communication; it's more connection, and through Spanglish, classic lines, and real life tone. Uh, he knows that our everyday language um, is so full of meaning and ident- identity. Thank you.
Mom, your phone's ringing. Mommy,
¿Qué fue?
your phone is ringing.
Ay, perdóname, lo que pasa es que tengo el teléfono al low, tengo que subirle el volumen para escucharla bien. ¡Hello!
Why do you have to speak so loud? I don't understand.
Aquí en el camino para el supermercado.
She can hear you, Mom. You don't have to scream.
Dile a mami que bendición, que la quiero mucho. Aquí ando con ella.
Can you please lower your voice?
Tu tía que te manda saludos. Ella dice que te quiere mucho y que está loca por verte.
What are you talking about? I didn't say that.
Ella me está pidiendo el teléfono que quiere saludarte.
Ay, no. Mom, no.
Tu tía que quiere hablar contigo.
Bendición, Titi. Everything's good.
No
How's everybody?
seas embustera que you're not doing good. Cuéntale las malas notas que está sacando, cuéntale.
No novios yet.
Ella tiene novio, ella se cree que yo no sé.
Mama, can I talk to her?
Es que tú no hablas bien. Cuéntale la historia como es. Dame el teléfono
Mami,
acá.
pero por Dios.
Parece que se está cayendo la señal. ¿Me escucha? Se está cayendo la señal. ¿Me escucha?
Okay, so to talk about the person LeJuan. So, and I'm going to explain the identify and representation. Okay, so LeJuan James is a social media influencer renowned for his comedy sketches that humoristic depict the experience of Hispanic families. So, born to Dominican and Puerto Rican parents, he draws upon his cultural background to create content that resonates with many in the Latino community. And his videos often they highlight common family scenarios such as interaction with parents and cultural traditions. Such interaction with parents and cultural tradition offering a blend of humor and cultural traditions. So LeJuan James provides the representation be authentically and portraying aspects of Hispanic culture, they allowing viewers to see their own experience reflected in mainstream media. His content not only entertains but also fosters a sense of community and shared identity among his audience, and so be emphasis cultural nuances and family dynamics. He challenged stereotypes, broadens the understanding of Hispanic identities. So, in addition to his social media presence, LeJuan James is the author of the Definitely Hispanics, a book that delves deeper into the personal experience and culture. The observation for their contribution, the discussion on identified representation with the Hispanic community. So his content of first cultural validation, because many Latino viewers see their own experience reflected in his videos. It creates sense and so of comfort and representation, showing that their family tradition, strategies, and everyone moments aren't just unique to them, but share across the culture. This reliability helps build a strong connection with this audience and celebrates Latino identity in authentic an high-heart way.
Stay still, baby, so I can do your hair, que no tenemos que ir, okay? Cuidado, que le estás jalando el pelo a la nena. Did you forget how you used to do my hair? Estate quieta que te estoy haciendo el pelo. Dale suave, mami. Entre más me peleé, más te va a doler. When mama's talking to you, you have to listen. Dame la nena. Tú tienes que tener más cuidado como le hablas a mi nieta. Tu forma de ser es tóxica. Yo nunca te hablé a ti así.
Si tú no quieres que te jale el pelo y te arrastre contra el piso, cuando yo te llame, corre.
Te dijo que she doesn't want to. Deja de llevarme la contraria al frente de ella, que no me va a hacer caso. Si ella quiere hacer reguero, déjala, que su abuela lo limpia después. Te voy a dar hasta 5 para que me limpie esos juguetes. Mami. A la 1. Estoy jugando. Si llego a 5. Si llego a 5, prepárate. ¿Quieres soda, mi amor? Mami, no le des de eso que no me gusta. Tú tienes un problema muy grande que tú no entiendes que tú eres la abuela y yo soy la madre. Es un poquito nada más. No quiero que tomes soda, por favor, no le ofrezcas eso. Tú tienes que aprender a respetarme, mami. Who do you love more? ¿Mama o abuela? No es por casualidad que me ama más ella a mí. Lo que tú le das, tú recibes.
Hello, my name is Isabella. So the next is to talk about indexability and ideologies of language and linguistic representation. To a partner to the connection of social. Okay, about two LeJuans of TikTok. Indexability refers to the way in which a language relates to a social and cultural context. So in this case, in the platform of TikTok, is about to can be seen is a index of his social and cultural identity. So used as a dialect or vocabulary on his videos is an original talk about your mind, your mouth, and so it's a belonging to a particular community with a people around his or babies or moms, daughters. So the next step is ideologies of language. Is to refer to a beliefs and values that people have about it and use. How can I? Okay, it is an example to his personality or from him. Is an important to communication and connection to audience to prepare the things or the influence the way he used your language in his videos and so the next is linguistic representation is the way about to which language using a social in culture, and the platform TikTok we'll talk about to the next. So it is an important to a community and is to the mode of communication and a social meeting to create a sense to can be seen a way to create maintain create relationships and a community with every people you care. So it is a fight, it is a peace, it is a I don't know, do you want? So the I want to read some examples to the comments of TikTok his videos to the people. So it is a way to include a dialect or vocabulary. It is about a social and cultural issues
that are important in a comments in his videos. So like it is three examples. It is moms are never wrong. It is watching it can I see, and the last one, it is my mom tell me. So now it is turns out what I am to blame for your traumas and out of this. So okay, the people and the communicate and the connections that was important to this social, it is too much context, and we have to know good what I do around us or the people. So this is the final. So thank you so much for watching.
So, LeJuan, any updates on your mother?
Mami, ¿dónde tú estás?
¡Estoy en camino! ¿Tú no te cansas de llamarme todo el tiempo? Te dije que estoy a 5 minutos, 5 minutos.
Me dijiste 5 minutos, 45 minutos atrás.
Yo estoy corriendo lo más rápido que puedo. Yo no voy a coger un ticket por tu culpa.
Hey, sweetie, can you please let her know that we're the last ones here?
Soy el último estudiante de nuevo.
¡Ay, el nene! ¿Qué es el último? ¿Qué tú quieres? ¿Que yo me ponga triste por ti? Todos los días salgo del trabajo cansada, ajorada para venir a buscarte.
Is your mother okay, though? Is she okay?
She's getting close.
Okay. Just let her know that I would love to go home and see my children and my husband.
Hazme el favor y dile a tu maestra que a mí no me importa, que se aguante, que se espere.
Mami, son casi las 4. El timbre sonó a las 3 de la tarde.
No te preocupes, que yo me voy a comprar un avión o un cohete para llegar allí a las 3 en punto todos los días. Estoy en tráfico.
She said she's stuck in traffic.
Got it.
She should be here any moment now.
Got it.
Dile a la maestrita esa americana gringa tuya que deje la prisa, que ella le están pagando.
I need another job.
Ponte cómodo, que estoy a 5 minutos y todavía me falta.
Thanks to everyone for watching our discussion. As we've seen, LeJuan James is not an influencer. He is also a creator of digital spaces where people feel seen and understood. His videos are funny, yes, but they also reflect cultural realities that connect with millions of people. Through Spanglish, cultural references, and familiar characters, he shows that language is more than just communication. It's identity, emotion, and community. His followers aren't just fans, they're part of a collective that finds validation and connection in his content. In a world where many cultures can feel invisible online, creators like LeJuan make a difference by turning everyday language and humor into something powerful. Language in a social media isn't neutral. It tells us who we are, who we come from, and what we value.